Do you recognize this man? The U.S. Marshals Service added Kevin Patrick Stosur to its 15 most wanted fugitives list, worried he's preying on children while hiding from the law.
All children that come into contact with Stosur are potential victims of his.
Deputy Hector Gomez says Stosur has a disturbing past, sexually assaulting at least 5 girls, possessing child pornography, and raping a woman when he served as a specialist at Fort Hood.
That kind of behavior is not going to stop.
Stosur spent 13 years in prison, then violated parole and had to transfer to a halfway house called the Austin Transition Center. Last October, he ran away after staff found a smartphone, which he is not allowed to have, filled with more than 24 images of scantily dressed young girls. Stosur has several tattoos, including the word Kayla on his left arm, Chaos and Stosur on his chest, barbed wire on his right arm, and a naked woman on his right calf. The U.S. Marshals Service hopes someone will recognize this man so he can no longer prey on children.
All right, take a close look at this guy. He's a sex predator. He is a wanted man, just added to the U.S. Marshals Service's top 15 most wanted fugitive list. Kevin Stosur escaped from a halfway house in Texas. The feds say it's extremely likely that he will re-offend. Mike, $25,000 reward for leading to his arrest. What do we know about the hunt for this guy right here?
We want to get this guy, along with U.S. Marshal Service, we want to get this guy off the street, Vinny, because they say that he is highly likely to reoffend and could be doing that right now as we speak. So take a good look at this pictures. This is Kevin Patrick Stosur. He's a white male, date of birth December 28, 1972, originally from South Dakota. He's 5'9", 165 pounds, blue eyes, brown hair. Now, he is, let's go take a look at the next pictures. These are all different looks, okay? So this is the most recent. This is him back a number of years ago, but these are all different looks that he could be having right now while he's on the lam. And he's got some identifying marks, too, so let's take a look at those. This is Chaos, and then he's also got Stosur on his chest, and then he's got on Kayla on his, yep, there's Kayla, on his arm with barbed wire, Vinny. And then he's also got a naked woman on his right calf. Now, these are things that you cannot, you can only remove them with surgery. And he goes by a number of different names. Kevin Patrick Stosur, Patrick Kevin Stosur, Jason P. Thompson, Mark Johnson, Kevin Johnson. This guy needs to get locked up. Joining me now by phone is Hector Gomez. He's a supervisory deputy U.S. Marshal with the Lone Star Fugitive Task Force in Austin. Thank you so much, Hector, for joining us. Tell us a little bit about how he escaped initially.
Well, thank you for having us. Well, essentially, he was nearing the completion of his military sentence. He was completing a 13-year military sentence for various sexual criminal conduct, and he was within months of being discharged from that full sentence. He was placed at the Austin Transitional Center in August of 2013, and roughly within months was confronted by staff members there, and in his possession, which he knew he was prohibited to have, was a smartphone. And when the staff members there at that Austin Transitional Center reviewed the contents of that smartphone, there were approximately 26 images of scantily clad, underaged women, essentially children.
Now, Hector, where is he right now, do you think? We know that he is from South Dakota. Does he have any family or friends and associates there in Texas, anywhere around Austin?
The only family members we're aware of is in the Fort Hood-Killeen area. He does have an ex-wife and a teenage daughter still living in the area, which is one of the considerations that the Bureau of Prisons considered when they placed him here or near the hometown of Killeen and placed him in Austin. Now, he was had a parole violation. Why wasn't he put back in jail instead of to a halfway house? Well, he's nearing the completion of that full 13-year sentence that was assessed to him by an Army court-martial. So roughly, essentially, in January of 2014, he would have had no obligation to any courts or any type of supervision authorities. All right. Well, thank you so much, Hector Gomez, Supervisory Deputy U.S. Marshal with the Lone Star Fugitive Task Force. I know you want to get him off the street. We here at HLN on the Case also want to get him off the street because he's a dangerous predator. Vinny? Yeah, and Mike, what folks can do, go to our Facebook page. I'll have much more information. And what you can do is take his picture from our Facebook page, share it with everyone else. The more we spread the word and get his image out there, more likely that he'll be caught and hopefully not victimize another young girl.